The first person in my family to try out the social media thing, working hard, has worked for my family for years, going to that 9 to 5 job or going to whatever shift job there is. And, it has worked for my family for years. They have raised their kids, bought acres of land. That has been the norm for generations to generations. But as I'm growing older, I'm craving change. But, transitioning from that old way to this new way, it's kind of different and maybe difficult, weird, strange, but I'm craving to try out new things. I'm craving to try out new things for my next generation. Trying to break that mold is not easy because it is obvious, you've applied for jobs, and getting jobs right now is not that easy, by the way. Getting jobs right now is kind of in a difficult space. So, it is that time whereby if you do not try something new, you might be left behind. And I do not want to be left behind. But more than that, I'm craving peace. I'm craving transformation. I'm craving to get that freedom of time. And social media does bring that. In this social media space, it has created a lot of difference for families. It has become like an extra income for many families. But it is still kind of frowned upon until it produces the results that it's supposed to produce. Because it's weird, it's strange talking to a camera. And I feel like I've gotten to a point in my life, and we should get to that point in our lives whereby our fear of failure, our fear of failure should be less than the fear of regret. Like our fear of regret should be more than the fear of failure, meaning that we need to try out more. We need to do things, to revolutionize our lives in the way that we want them to. This thing about I feel that I am a creator, and if I want to create, then I do have the capacity to create, and I do have the capacity to create. That's the thing that I should do. I shouldn't hold myself back. Like if you want to start that business, if you want to do the thing that you love, like what's stopping you from doing it? Like I shouldn't hold on to my past, or I shouldn't hold on to what has been the norm for my family for years. I should let go of that and do what I want to do with my life. For me, it's no longer about waiting for the perfect timing or waiting for my life to align a certain way to start doing the things, that bring me joy. Right now, I am trying to avoid the regret of not trying, like I said before, because I have realized that dreams do not change. They can turn into regret. Dreams do not change, but they can turn into regret, because that dream that you're having right now, if you wait for it like 20, 30 years, it turns into regret. It's no longer a dream, it's a regret. You're like, okay, why didn't I do that thing? Why didn't I pursue this passion? Why didn't I do this? It turns into regret. And I do not want to get to that point in my life and just look back and it's all like, I flip a page regret. I flip a page regret. Like I want to open up myself to something new. I want to be bold enough, to make myself happy. So if you're afraid of doing that thing, this is just our call to embrace the fear and to do it anyway.